Alright, y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Jloc from Jloc TV, CEO, director, video producer, photographer, you know what I'm saying? And I'm here to show y'all how to, you know what I'm saying, get that little film look with y'all DSLR cameras. So right here, I got me some footage from my Nikon 5100. I'm finna play that back for y'all real quick, if it works. Alright, so I got my footage. You know, I'm finna open up a new sequence in Final Cut 7. Let's see. I'm finna paste my little footage I got. Okay. So I got my footage right here. And usually what I do to my footage is I go to the 3-way color wheel. And to mind this, when you shoot your footage, you want to make sure you have a flat setting, meaning make sure the contrasts are real low, the saturation. That way you have more leeway to work with when you go into post-production. That way you don't lose any quality in your footage. So check this out. I'm finna give it that Hollywood type, you know, movie look to my footage. And you notice it's real flat. The colors are real flat right here. So let's go ahead, the 3-way color wheel. Visual. I'm gonna make a new one. Okay, so we got a little color grade right here, a little color correction. Let's see what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull down the blacks a little bit, see how that looks. Pull down the blacks. All right, that looks pretty good. You know, mess with the midtones and the whites. So we're gonna mess with the shadows. Give it kind of like a hazy type look to it. Kind of like 16mm film. We're gonna go to the midtones. Kind of warmed up a little bit more. I'm gonna play with the whites a little bit. So, you know, it gives it kind of like more like a little film look, kind of, you know. It's a big difference. You can tell it's a big difference. You know, you can add some more saturation if you want to. You can, you know, just play with the settings. But it's a big difference from the original. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add a widescreen effect to it. Okay. So I got my widescreen effect. I usually put it on 235 to give it a big widescreen type deal going. Very cinematic. I'll go back in here, change the saturation again. Yeah, okay. So you can tell it's a big difference, and you know, I shoot my footage in 24p, 24 frames per second, and you know, film is shot, you know, at 24 frames. So it helps if you have a DSLR and you want to shoot your movies. You know what I'm saying? Just change that frame rate from 30 to 24 frames per second. It gives it more of a little film look. It's kind of choppy there, but you know, that's a general idea. So you know, I'll be putting up more tutorials as I go along. This is my first one, and you know, this is how I edit all my videos. You know, everything you see on Jloc TV is right here. You know, on this program, Final Cut 7. You know, this is my latest video I shot. It's all choppy. You know, I just got different styles. You know, sometimes I don't go in there and look for the film look. Sometimes I go in there and, you know, just make it look, you know, not too filmy, not too cinematic. You know, just I got different styles. So, you know, this one was more like more cinematic, more special effects. You know, that's the color grade I did to it. You know, so. Let's go in there and look at that real quick. So you can tell it's a big difference, and you know, I put the filter back on there and put that widescreen back, the colors. So yeah, it's not too much hard to do. You just got to make sure when you're out there shooting your footage, to, you know, shoot with a flat profile. Flat meaning turn your contrast down. Turn down the contrast. And, you know, you'll have more details to work with when you get in the post. Well, this is Jloc, and, you know, I'll see y'all later. Peace out.